Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it is going to be my Air Tycoon 4 series. Now last time we were setting up the routes of 737 in London. We did those sort of A300 ones as well, and I did say that we are going to be looking through our routes just to check how they're doing, sort of like the ones with 100% occupancy, to see if they could be upgraded to a 747, like 737 they'll go to 757, 757 to A300, A300 to 747, things like that. So yeah, I mean, I should think that we'll probably put a few in and then realise they don't really work and then take them out again and then just set up another route with them or something like that. And so yeah, that will be just a thing we're doing. And then after that I am going to be doing some time lapse. I think I'll do the other route looking at first. But yeah, I will be doing a time lapse of setting up routes over the 757 in London. So yeah, I said that I need to do that because there is a million bajillion places that we can hook up to. Yeah, especially when I was looking at last episode of places that we could go to. That's yeah, because I mean things like this, I was thinking that I could have done that with a 757, but not quite. But I mean, yeah, we've got Lyon, we've got Geneva, we've got Turin, we've got what else? We've got not Marseille, we've got Nice, yeah, Toulouse, Bordeaux. There's a million places that we can go up to, and like Bilbao, or Porto, not quite, but yeah, I mean places like this. Oh, I should have gone to Palma with 737. Never mind. But yeah, we can go to essentially loads of places. That's what I'm trying to go across. Oh yeah, I was saying about the A300s, wasn't I? So I have to do that as well. Million different things that we need to do this episode, but yes, as I said, we will be going through these sort of little route thingamabobs first. So yeah, as I said, well, as I said last episode, the 737. Well, we won't be doing Concorde. Yeah, Concorde's excluded because yeah, you can't really upgrade it to anything else, can you? Because they don't have the T144 or anything like that. So. 737-300s if they need it, they'll go to 747, 747, they'll go to 757, yeah, geez, 747, the 7, yeah, if the A300, let me do it again, 737s will go to 757s if they need it, 757s will go to A300s if they need it, and, yeah, the A300s will go to 747s if they need it as well, so, if the 747s will need it, then, I don't know. Well, we will be having, well, in like only like 2 years' time, yeah, we'll be having a 747-400, so that will increase our capacity by quite a considerable amount, not too considerably, and plus we've also got the MD-11, so if there's any ones on the DC-1030, which I'll also be ignoring, then yeah, we can do that. And so, I'm just going to go from Los Angeles and just have a look, because yeah, we can't really go on the route manager, let's just see how that is. Right, what's the popularity on that? That's 226, yeah, I can say it's an A300. I've got Phoenix as well, that's 385. Ooh, that is close to 747. I don't think it will be quite though. And Las Vegas as well, I can say is an A300. Yeah, essentially, I'll just have a look at these, see how these are doing. All like this, yep, I can say it's A300. There, I want to go to, I'll do popular places first. I think Seattle gets up to quite a bit. Seattle or Vancouver? Oh, it's Vancouver. I don't know, so yeah. I should have a look at places like this. What about Anchorage? Because I originally had that was 757 and it's probably not doing too well. He says. Okay. Okay then, and someone should flush the toilet if you're wondering what that noise is in the background, and I tapped something, it was the alarm. So, yeah, I mean, I know one thing that we do have to do, so yeah, let's actually do that then. So yeah, we need to set up routes with, or going to, sorry, the, I'm going to Honolulu in Hawaii, because yeah, that will need to be upgraded to a 747, look at that, that's 431. So yeah, I know we're going to be at least getting this 747, and replacing that. So right, we're not going to be using the 300, as I say, because there's really no point. It does have slightly increased capacity, but to be honest, it's only going to be a few seats, and yeah, it's pretty much the same as the other 747-200, so yeah, we'll just keep it at that. So we'll just have this one in here then, right, so 747-200 like that. And so the route to Kona, that's fine, I did check that last episode. Right, what else? Mexico City. 238, yeah, that can stay as A300 then. And what else have we got? We've got things like Houston and that. I think I've upgraded that to a 747. Yeah, I have. Anything pretty much, anything that's 400 and above, like Tor is in both places, 747. And quite obviously, yeah, that's 100% occupancy. Wow, look at that. Yeah, and Dallas, that can stay like the same like that. Where else have we got? We want to have a look at Denver. Ooh! Okay, we need a 747 in there. So that means as well Don't I go? Hang on. Because I go from New York as well. Yes, because I go to New York to Honolulu as well, don't I? Do I? I believe I do. Do I? I don't think so. If so, I think I need to. To make some money out there. No, I don't. I really need to go into there because that's really, really popular. So I think that, excuse me, I think that needs to, that actually goes up to 500 at some point. So yeah, we've got that one there that we can just set up. We won't do that for now. Yeah, as I said, this one's really just checking the routes. So we've got that one there, and then going to Denver. We need 2 more for going from Los Angeles and from New York as well. This is quite a discovery. It's things like this that we need to sort of look at. And I mean, as I said before, if I have any spare aircraft, which I probably will from this, then I'll just set them up as little subordinate routes. From places within here. So I mean, I will have a few A300s, I think. So, right, yeah. That is something that's been a major discovery. Chicago and that. Let's just have a look at Houston. I just want to have a look at how these are doing. That's only 98%, but yeah, that's still quite good. We could go to Atlanta or something, so yeah, I could be doing it, but yeah, as I said, this is not about setting up routes, this is about, just having a look at routes, make sure they're making lots of money. That can stay as A300, so I'm sure it is. That's Philadelphia. Do you remember when we didn't have that route in there? That's pulling in 5 million, that's 5 million that was wasted, pretty much. Washington, no. Charlotte's, no, we don't need that. We're just looking at a look at that, see if I needed it. Atlanta, that should be 747 already, yes it is. Orlando, that can stay as a, oh no, 747, I don't know. And well, Miami can definitely stay as that. So let's just have a look at places like this, like Kingston and that, because I'm sure they could do stuff like that. Like 757. I don't know, Lima, let's have a look at Lima, because I think that increases. Oh no, it doesn't. Doesn't at all. Right. Just have a look at these then. We've got Detroit as well. That can stay. To be honest, I mean, a lot of these I'm not even going to have a look at the route. I'm just going on to the actual place itself, just seeing if it needs to be changed. Right. Toronto. I want to have a look at that because ooh. Oh, there's 747 in there, is there? Huh. Didn't realise that at all. We'll have a look at Europe, I think. Well, London, of course, that's going to be a 747. Look at that. Exactly 100% occupancy all the time. Madrid, that should stay as... oh, that's DC-1010. Yeah, a lot of these are going to be DC-1010. Yes, they are, because we are... we're only going here with those, yeah. The 747s can't go to a lot of them. So, yeah, we are going to be... I think that's the end of that for now. I mean, we've done quite a few, so... Yeah, I think that's, we'll go with what we've got. And yeah, those are quite popular places that, we have there. Oh, 517 million. Pretty nice. So yeah, let's just set up our routes with these then. In fact, no, just want to have a look at Asia. I'm sorry, but there's a load of routes in Asia that we could have a look at, like Tokyo and everything like that. And so Tokyo. Is that 747? Oh. What's this? Is this? Oh, that's DC-1010. Oh, I think a lot of these will be. I mean, Shanghai. I know that this place is just the cash cow. Look at that. Seoul should be. Yeah, look at that. Seoul as well. 100%. I should think that Beijing will be as well. Yeah, Beijing. To be honest, we don't actually have to sort of look at it. Let's have a look at Hong Kong. Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Anyway, let's go on. Oh, really? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh. There we go. 100% occupancy, yes. Shenzhen, I'm already going there, aren't I? I really need to connect up to China. When I get the DC, I will be doing a lot more sort of routes, as with the DC-10 to F-30 even, because I really need to, get those MD-11s in, and once I do, I can send them more routes with them. That's the thing. Yeah, that really needs to be MD-11, so yeah, that's really not fitting for that at all. Singapore, that is... Ooh. I think a lot of these 747s could be replaced with MD-11s, so yeah. That's just something else. Sydney, that can stay as that. What's this? Auckland. Did I put DC-10 in there? Investigation time. So look at this. What? I can have DC-10s on a route which only has 160 tall. Okay. Wow. Okay. Right then. So let's just set all those A300 things. This is what I'm going to do that. Then I want to do other stuff. So. Wow. I did not expect that at all. Yeah. So right. Tripoli. We want. No, not there. What are you doing? Tripoli. So yeah. That's what I got. 308. Thingamabobs. Not that by accident. So right. London. This is London.
Mind the gap.
I don't know. Right. Slots and stuff. We're over 1,000 slots here now, so probably have to upgrade this at some point. Yeah, I don't think that'll be too difficult considering I've got 11 billion right now. And I don't plan on spending too much of it, only when, yeah, we'll get the 747. That's going to be our next major spending spree. It's going to be getting the 747-400. Then after that is going to be the ND11. So yeah, I will probably be pretty decimated after that, I should think. We really will. So, right, put you in. Like that. And then let's set up a route in Tripoli as well, because we need to like get our tractors down there and combine harvester and yes. If you've never really watched videos of me before, I'm like that. Get used to it, people. I put 17 in there. Actually, I think I've been more like 15. Yeah. Oh well, just get rid of the slots in there. Oh no, 16. I think so. Yeah, it's a bit faster than I think it is. And yeah, because I mean, as I said, I mean, I've been trying to guess these a lot, but you're never completely correct because these are all different speeds. Some of them are only at Mach 0.60. Some of these 0.6 even. Some of these yeah, they're only and they're a lot higher. Some of them are like Mach 0.84. Others are in between. So yeah, it's a very, very tough balance to get. Or can I get 2200 on there? Look at that. It's most satisfying when you get something like, I don't know, like 500, 2000 and 5000. That's just even more rounded and even better. Right. And put those in like that, and it'll suit what that could be in. Apparently it will. Although I would need Cherokee Salmon for that, but apparently I don't. So let's just get rid of the slot there. Then we'll do, what was it? Yeah, we need to do Alexandria. Then we want to go to Lagos as well, because that is another sort of popular place, yeah, which I didn't really know about. So then, back to London plus... scrolling down, what the hell? That was a bit slow. Who knows? That's only just about A300, I'd say. Yeah, any lower, that probably has to go for 717. I should say, I think above, like, if it's below 240, then it's not got an A300. I'll say that, and that did not mean that many slots in the slightest. Why did I even think that? What was that? Was that 16 I put in? No, it was 20. Because that'll be 15 left, and I want 4 taken away like that. So there's 11 there, yeah, because there was 6 there. Now there's 17. So that must be 11. Look at this little BA146 down here. Reminds me of it like Dana, yeah, because they had that, didn't they? That's a 100, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I probably would be using it, but it doesn't have business. That's the only disadvantage of it. Because yeah, I mean, I don't know how much money you make from business. Does it actually show that? Hang on, I'll set up this route in a second, but I just want to have a look at this. Does it actually say how much money these actually ruin? I don't want to go on there. Oh, I guess we can have a look at it. Look at that, passenger number. Up, down, I told you about that. Cargo, nothing. Fuel price is peaked up. Oh, that was the fuel prices, wasn't it? And travel index has been roughly the same. What's financial reports? How much income have we got total? Passenger income is over $1 billion. Wow, right. We want to, yeah, what's that looking at? We just go on a route. I don't know, we'll go on the 747 route, we'll go on Los Angeles to Singapore. Oh look, that's a plane, isn't it? In fact, no, you can just go directly onto the route, I think. I'll go DC-10 then, why not? So, Los Angeles to Lima. Load, please. Right, then I can just go on there and have a look at it. Yeah, it doesn't actually say how much money they each make. In fact, oh no, it does. Ooh, oh no, it only does occupancy. Really? But yeah, I mean, look at that. They're pretty much the same. Not much different at all. Oh no, it's like profit, occupancy, and passenger, exactly the same. Right then, okay, Alexandria. So there's a route there, and then yeah, we can do, what was the other one? That was going to Lagos, and yeah, then we can do those other 747s. 13! I told you what it is, the things like this. So right, yeah, I'll put those in there. It's sort of a bit weird having this livery in this airline. Oh, the new livery that I have, yeah. Oh, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, look at the cliff symbols down there. It's really weird like that. I like what they did with the 747-300. They didn't really extend the hump. They just put another bunch of windows in behind the, yeah, on the 200. I mean, it did have an extended upper deck. It was like the 747-400. It's essentially the 747-400 with 3 pilots, different engines, and without winglets. That's what it is. Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, it carries a little bit more passengers anyway. It's sort of designed for a slightly higher capacity. But to be honest, there's only like 80 made or something like that. Most of them are cargo now, so really no point in doing that Boeing, but whatever. So, there we go. Apparently those of airlines had them on order, and there was probably more would have been made, but because the 747-400 was announced then, there's pretty much no point. Yeah, just as orders were probably starting to, yeah, sort of like build up, then yeah, probably the end of that. Right. I just talk about random stuff when I set up routes, don't I? Right, I'll put that like that. Right, we can have duty free quite obviously, and drinks quite obviously, and that quite obviously, and that quite obviously, and that quite obviously, and noodle soup, which doesn't actually do it. Okay, then. You do not want noodle soup, so you have that. Right, next, okay, and okay. So, right then, last one, as I said, needs to be going to Lagos. How far is this? And that's way past it, way around. I'm not even down to here. I'm not even in Monrovia. Should I go there with a... I think I could go there with a... yeah, I think I could go there with a A300. I think it might be okay. So, right then, should I put this in here then? Need some more slots and stuff. Don't know how many it'll be. I bet it will be something like 8. Let's have a look at that. I'm just trying to think how far it is. Sometimes these can be wildly out, probably way more than I should think. So what is it? Wow, of course it is. Of course it blooming is. It always blooming is, isn't it? Every time. As I said, I wish there was an easier way so you could just back out without actually closing the whole thing down. You could just like minimize it. And, you know, just open something else up, and yeah, then just then it will. You can just like go back to it. That'll be a lot easier. Right down here. Can I get up to 690? No, I can't. What do you like? Right, that can be 1715, because why not? Can I go up to 20 actually? That'll be a lot more aesthetically pleasing. There we go. And $5 more expensive for passengers, and ooh, no. There we go. And so now I need duty free. Oh, I need 2 sets of meals. 2 meals it is then. Right, I should have put all in the stuff, which gives them their satisfactory items. Then I want, I think it should be okay with noodle soup and then teriyaki salmon, yeah. I mean, it usually does that. If it's sort of like that, you can just do that. And I just created a bunch of stuff. So, right then, that's those A300s. So let's just, yeah, let's go with these turns. Then I'm going to be, yeah, putting in those 747. Then after that, it will just be, I'm setting up those 757s. And I guess I'll just end the episode straight away after that, so... Normally do the time lapse first, but it's slightly different this episode. So, right, we've got those 747s in. Right then, over here. So yeah, it was just the route to Denver, and then it was the route to Honolulu, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So yeah, 433. Definitely deserves over 300, so I'll put a 747 in like that. Now what increases it? It's increased from 269 to 392 passengers. yeah, that might just make a tiny little dent in our profits on that. Well, not dent, rise, you know what I mean. And so then I want to go to Denver. After that, hang on, did that actually affect the schedules a week in any way? No, it didn't. And what speed is it compared to the A300? It's 0.84, it's 0.78. So yeah, I bet it will probably change on these other ones. Probably will. Right, I want to go to Denver. There we go. About the same as the other one. So yeah, I was only making 7 million. So we'll definitely change that, like that. Oh no, that's the same as well. Why are you not changing? This is weird. Probably do it for New York now, because that's my luck. Also, right, A300 there. I'll set up routes for these. Should I do it outside episodes, or just do it next episode? Of course you do it now. Of course you bloody do. Right, I need one in Denver then. But yeah, these A300 routes, I mean, they can, these spare A300s, as I said. Just set up routes with them, I think it'll be huge. Just make a little bit more money for the airline. So I just need more slots in there like that. Just put that one in there. So should I do outside episode or just do it next episode? Who knows what they end up doing. So right, I'll put that there then. So yeah, that is that nice and all donerized. So now we want to order these 10 757s and yeah, just set up routes of them. Then after that, we're just going to we'll just set up. I'll show you what they are and then just end the episode there. So. And these will be all in going from London, as yeah, sort of expanding on London Hub, because yeah, we sort of it needs a bit of expansion. Yeah, we haven't got a huge presence there yet. My floor's creaking so much. Right, that's a billion there just gone, but we have 11 billion, so we'll be fine. So right, no dilly dallying. Yeah, just go on to the next turn, so we can just get this over with, and yeah. Look at this rest of that, because I mean I saw there's just so many. I mean all those places I'm not going to now. Essentially the only reason is because yeah, there's because I should go with the 717. I just don't have any. I want to have a look at the 7087. So yeah, I was saying about things like this. Like I said, I've routes with them. What's it? Is that less? I thought there would be more. Huh. Oh, no, the MD-83. There was a really long one, wasn't it? The MD-81 was the original one. That one is, if I just go on there, I just want to sort of get passengers. I can only go to 143. Oh no, I'll go back. So if I just do this, just do as I normally would. So 29 inches, apparently I got this before. Yeah, oh, it's only 131. I guess that'll be sort of like replacement to a 737 if I ever wanted to. Right! Next turn then, just so I can get these 757s. That's had a reason I need to stop talking because my throat is about to die. Dropped a bit of profits, but I don't care. Right, next turn, get these 757s delivered. We're nearly in 1988. No. How did the DC-62 go out of production then? Went out of production in 1973. No, 1972 I even think. Yeah, I think it's 1972. Anyway, let's start off these routes of 757 then. so I've put those in. I also put in some A300s, but I put two A300s in, but I only managed to put in 9 because now London has completely run out of slots, so I'll have to upgrade that. So yeah, I managed to put 2 in. So yeah, let's go on to the route manager. What these are on there? Oh no. I'm just playing the plane displayed at the top. Yeah, there it says all the ones I put in there. I did London to Milan and Dusseldorf. And so I was just looking through those, and now I want to scroll down. Actually, it'll be better if I do it this way, because then I can go to where I've got my 757. That's Concorde 757. There we go. There's the new ones. No. Right, come on, load. He said that it does that, flashes up with that. I don't know what it is on my tablet. It's probably right at the bottom. It is. Yes, it is, right. So this is, right, what was I going to do? Right, from London to Brussels, Copenhagen, Hamburg, St. Petersburg, Toulouse, Nice, Bordeaux, Lisbon, Bern and Berlin. So, yeah, right, as I said, I did those A300s, but yeah. Oh no, I did do all the 757s. Good, I just have that one spare A300, which I guess that I can do, I'll do that in the US next episode. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly upgrade Heathrow. We'll set that in motion. Then we'll just end the episode here because it's sort of running low on charge and I don't want it to cut off. So right, upgrade it. How much is it? It is 600,000 to upgrade. We get 1,700 slots, and it's going to take 3 months. So upgrading to level 6. There we go. And so right, so I come off London like that. And so yeah, I think we've got some pretty good routes done today. As I said, we had a look through there, make sure everything was tickety-boo. So right, yeah, that's it. Right, you can go now. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for taking time out of your day. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click on this video and have a little just like you did. I'm trying to stop the roots doing that. Stop it! Stop it! Stop. There we go. So yes, we're nearly in 1988 now. Yeah. Moving forward with the times, so yeah, hopefully we can we can put that one A300 in, then we can set up Maurits's 757 from there. But yeah, I mean that's a general like swathe of all of them done. The ones that I saw, especially most of the major ones anyway. So yeah, I think we did some pretty good progress today in that. So again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. You should search that on as well. Bye.
Mind the gap.
You need to shut the